welcome to TWF Rampage. Or come on, stop doing this. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Rampage or Ramfru. I, Mike Lane, Tony Schiavone, and Paulie Dangerously here. And today on Rampage or Ramfru, we're going to have a good show here today on Rampage or Ramfru. And we have the new TWF hard middle fighter here, Autolycus, because he beat Keith Lee and whoever that other wrestler was he fought yesterday on Friday Night SmackDown. You got that right, Mike Lane. We do have Autolycus, the King of Thieves, the new TWF hard middle fighter here in the Toy Wrestling Gathering, and we'll see him here today on Rampage or Ramfru. I'll tell you one thing right now, Mike and Tony. You know, Autolycus, the King of Thieves, you know, the hard middle winnings was the only thing he never stole. You know. You know, the hard middle winnings was the only thing that he never stole in his whole life. And he stole everything else. So, I really don't think we should give him on look. I tell you right now, Paulie Dangerously, a lot of folks have guilted you of not being earnest with folks and lying about a lot of things for your whole life. But I don't really think that you are a liar. But a lot of folks would say that you were not, truthful sometimes. But some folks would say, shit, there's something in my shoe, kid. Ow! And some folks would say that you're not that you are not being truthful, Mike Lane says. I tell you one thing right now, Tony Schiavone says. Yes, thievery is sinful and unlawful, but the hard middle winnings was one thing that Autolycus never ever stole. He may have stolen a lot of things, but the hard middle winnings was never one of them, Tony Schiavone says. Alright, I guess we'll give you that, Paulie Dangerously says. But I do want to see him. I want to see the TWF hard middle fighter, Autolycus, the King of Thieves. And now I just keep on coughing the whole time in this film. You know. Well, I can tell you one thing: you're gonna get to see him. Tell you one thing: you're gonna get to see. I tell you one thing: you're gonna get to see Autolycus, the King of Thieves, here today on Rampage or Ramfru. The TWF hard middle fighter. Mike Lane says, and here he comes to the ring now. Here he comes to the ring now. Alright, everyone. I know what some folks need be think of the Toy Wrestling Gathering. Hey, we're unskilled, we're awkward, we don't get enough watch time, we don't get a lot of looking. Everybody else out there, has greater rings, greater light work. They got more greater wrestlers. And a Super Mario fan or the SMF gets more watching and looking than we do. Oh well, that cannot be helped. But I, the TWF hard middle fighter here, and I won my hard middle winnings back yesterday on Friday Night SmackDown. That's up if you want to go watch it or not, folks. It's up to you. So, and I just want to know who is going to be man enough or woman enough to take away my TWF hard middle winnings. So, if anyone out there thinks they're man enough or woman enough to, take the winnings off of me, by all means, come out. I open up all dares here today on Rampage or Ramfru. Well, let me tell. Shit. Okay. Well, it looks like we might have. It looks like Autolycus. It looks like Autolycus might get his answer. It's Bo Peep from Disney Pixar. All right, Autolycus. You said you wonder if I was man enough or woman enough to take away your TWF hard middle winnings. Well, guess what, Autolycus? You can't stand upright. I answer that. I'll answer your dare. And I'll be the one who wins the TWF hard middle winnings away. I'll take your winnings away from you like that. You know. Oh no, Keith Lee says, fuck that. I'm gonna take it away. We're gonna do what we did yesterday. You can't stand up in the ring. Alright, get the fight lore in the ring. It's on now. This match is for the TWF hard middle winnings. First, he is Keith Lee, and she is Bo Peep, and he is the TWF hard middle fighter, Autolycus, the King of Thieves. Ding ding. Oh! And Autolycus, the King of Thieves, knocking down Keith Lee. Bo Peep just knocked down Autolycus. You know, it is hard middle winnings, so anyone, you know, it is a hard middle match, so anyone can do whatever they want in this match. Uh-oh. Bo Peep just got brought in the Pepsi can. Oh, and hit Keith Lee, and down went Keith Lee with it. Mike Lane said, yeah, Tony Schiavone says, and Autolycus just stunned Bo Peep, and down she went. Autolycus is hoping to win it back, but Keith Lee this time has stopped him. Keith Lee's now going to take off the top now. Oh, he just hit Autolycus with it. Now he got Bo Peep now. He just slammed Bo Peep on it. Keith Lee is hoping to win back the TWF hard middle winnings here. Is it going to happen? Oh! Keith Lee just went belly first into that Pepsi can. That's what I'm calling it. And now Autolycus has the stunner. And the fight lord just went down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winners. Here is your winner. And still the TWF hard middle fighter, Autolycus. Well, looks like once again that Bo Peep and Keith Lee did not win the TWF hard middle winnings like they had their mind set on doing here today. You know, Mike Lane says, no, they did not, Tony Schiavone said. Keith Lee came in here, so did Bo Peep. Both of them thought they had the match won, and it shifted out not to be true. I can tell you one thing right now, James E. Cornett. So I'll tell you one thing right now, Paulie Dangerously says. Autolycus is lucky. He got by Keith Lee. He got by Bo Peep. But his luck's going to run out. The hard middle winnings is the hardest winnings to keep, because unlike any other winnings, you don't got to worry about hitting folks with weapons or them hitting you with weapons. Paulie Dangerously says. Well, speaking of that, we're going to take it away now to Jim Ross. Well, thank you, Mike Lane and Tony Schiavone. I'm going to be talking with Autolycus, the King of Thieves, here today on Rampage or Ramford. Alright, Autolycus, we just saw you have your hard middle match out there. How'd it go? Well, as you saw, Jim Ross, I happen to still be the TWF hard middle fighter. I fought Keith Lee, I fought Bo Peep. Alright, it might not be as cool as the ones we did in the past, but I still think it's cool. And some folks might say that the hard middle winnings is past its time, it should be over with, but at the end of the day, I don't think so. And so need be what I did in the ring might not be outstanding when you hit someone with a Pepsi can. But anyway, at the end of the day, Keith Lee and Bo Peep both fell at the hands of the King of Thieves. Well, that's true, Autolycus. We did see that happen. But how long do you think you'll hold on to the TWF hard middle winnings? The truth is, I don't know how long I'm going to hold on to it. I never know. I just know that today I didn't lose it, and I had the same kind of match I had yesterday. And I don't know if Keith Lee or Bo Peep's going to come after me again, but if they are, I'll be ready for them. Well, Autolycus, the King of Thieves, saying that he is ready for anyone else coming after him for the hard middle winnings. Back to you, Mike Lane and Tony Schiavone. Well, thank you, Jim Ross, for talking with Autolycus, the King of Thieves, here today on Rampage Ram Through. And that's all the time we got it for Rampage Ram Through. I, Mike Lane, Tony Schiavone, and Paulie Dangerously. We hope you like Rampage Ram Through, and we'll see you tomorrow for Collision or Hit.